There's the park office. We're here in the Exuma Land and Sea Park. We've got to get off the boat. I'm pouring sweat. Go get in the breeze and the water and see what Warderick Wells has to offer.
There's very little wind also,
making
it even worse.
We're gonna create one by getting on the dinghy and going full throttle. Go into the national park office here and get some info.
Oh, I know the other question we had. Yes. Why is Boo Boo Hill famous? What is it?
They say Boo Boo Hill. It was a wreck. It started a long time ago with the pirates and all like that. Both shipwreck around there. And they say when you go around there, you hear a spirit like when the wind is blowing, you hear ooh,
To Boo Boo Hill we go. Quite the rocky path. Lots of places to break your ankle.
This trail is very confusing.
I'm a snag.
Oh, Boo Boo Hill. We're almost there.
We're starting to rise in altitude here. I think we're almost there.
Good pair of hiking shoes. You mean barefoot?
Hiking shoes or barefoot.
I got leather soles on the bottom of my feet.
Beautiful view from up here. Incredible. Everybody's boat names on here. So that's cool. Some of them are on like driftwood. I'm doing all right. Majestic from Phoenix.
We got Ariel trying her hardest to get service. There in the distance is someday.
We're actually getting service up here, and we haven't gotten service in a really long time. Haven't talked to our families in quite a bit, so making a few calls here on Boo Boo Hill.
Nautical dream.
Gonna have room for SB someday, so it's just gonna have to be nautical dream. Looks like a giant game of pickup sticks. Anybody used to play that when they were a kid? I used to always play that at my grandma's house. Are you in charge of the sign, sir? Which way?
He says Boo Boo Hill to your right, blowhole to the left.
Thanks, sir. Have a good day.
Muchas gracias. Is it the voices of the ghost or those who died in the shipwreck? Murphy, the island's pitiless poltergeist? Murphy, the island's pitiless poltergeist? Or the restless, headless spirit of the South Anchorage? On a wild day, is it the wail of ghosts or the wail of the wind? Some say this spot is haunted. Others say the strange noises are only air being forced through rock portals by surge of waves through sea caves below. When the tide is high and the surf is up, be wary of unexpected water jets erupting from these seemingly inconspicuous holes in the rock.
Do you feel anything?
Yeah, you can definitely feel it.
It's a ghost. Blowhole wasn't super strong.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
They lifted Chris's hat about 6 inches off the ground.
So far on Warderick Wells, we've seen Boo Boo Hill and the blowhole. And now we are going to see some Loyalist ruins. Loyalists here in the Bahamas is a term given to people who were loyal to the British during the Revolutionary War. And they fled America and settled here in the Bahamas. Yeah, we have no clue what we're looking for. I don't know what these ruins are supposed to look like.
Mind the gap.
Oh, this must be it right here. This must have been the front door right here.
It's a charming little joint.
Nice little efficiency. What say you about the ruins?
They're ruined.
Keen observation. We found this little house. Probably the most intact of all of them. There's probably about 5 or 6. And this one's still pretty intact for being a couple hundred years old. Very small.
After a long day of hiking, we decided to jump in the water and cool off with the fish. Dinner is dolphin zorka, sweet potato fries, and some sauteed green beans.
I'm starving and it looks delicious.
Good.
It's delicious, yes.
We are stuck on the boat today because it is so insanely windy outside. We are rocking and rolling and didn't get any sleep last night. Just been editing all day.
It's a good chore day.
Yeah, it's like 35-mile-per-hour winds.
We don't get anything done on beautiful days because we're always out and about adventuring.
Everyone else that's here in Warderick Wells got a mooring ball. And everyone at the park office yesterday was like, "Y'all ain't gonna get a mooring ball?" Like,
well, we got an oversized rockna, 55-pound rockna.
yeah, she's a beast. I'll show y'all the crazy. Come on. It's supposed to be like this for 3 days. So we're gonna get lots of editing done. The wind has persisted. This is day 2 where it's just straight gusts up to like 30, 35 miles per hour. We've been stuck on the boat, feeling a little stir crazy. Hello out there. Today is day 3 of being stuck in the low pressure system that has trapped us here at Warderick Wells. It has been a windy, whirling mess. We think we've found a way out and we're going to take it today. We're not going anywhere fast because the belt needs to be changed on the engine. Started the engine up and it started making an awful noise. So we gotta deal with this before we get out of here. Oh, good to go?
Yeah, all done. This is the old belt.
Is it all chewed up?
No, it's not really chewed up, it's just worn down. And it loosened up over time. And we're getting good grip on the alternator and the water pump.
You ready to go? Someone's been stuck in the boat for 2 days straight. It's not too bad out here so far. We're kind of beating into the waves right now, but we're about to make a turn south and the wind is gonna go from our nose to our beam, so it won't be so bad. And a little bit here. And then we'll be able to put the sails out. The chop is actually not too bad. I think it's because we're in like 20 feet of water right now, and so the wind isn't able to build the swells up as much.
We're also not far from we're not very far from the shore.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a whole lot of room to build.
We're just gonna put a little bit of the jib out. The winds have picked up, reaching up to about 30 knots every once in a while. And the swells have gotten much larger. So we're kind of scooting along. We're finally pulling into Staniel Cay. Rough sails take so much longer, it seems like, than the smooth ones, but we're finally pulling in, about to drop anchor, and then we're gonna get off the boat because I want to stop moving desperately. Join us next time when we take the dinghy up to Compass Key. Here we dip into Rachel's bubble bath and get an up-close and personal experience with a few sharks. I was making cookies, and in one bowl I had butter and sugar, and then in the other bowl I had all my dry ingredients. And Chris thought the butter and sugar was the batter, and he took a big old bite of it, and now his stomach hurts.
Stomach hurts so bad.
Why did you do that?
Laugh it up.